Hi all, so let's just go through some more Berry Athenaeum hands. So Wednesday morning assisted play. So this is beginners. There's still some experienced players who play on a Wednesday as well, but this is aimed at beginners who want to play at a slow pace and um, take the time basically, and not feel rushed or panicked and that kind of thing. Not feel under pressure. Okay, so many clubs have this kind of option available, or they should have this kind of option if the club's of a decent size. Obviously, smaller clubs, it might be difficult to provide these kind of options. So let's just go through some of the hands. So this is Mike and Andy. So Andy here is beginner. Mike's an experienced player. So Andy's very fortunate to play with someone of Mike's standing and get some experience and out of him. So let's have a look at this board one. So North should pass. East playing Echo, we open a heart. South should probably pass. And, well, probably playing Echo of what I've taught you, probably going to just pass this, okay? I'm not really going to... Whatever happens here, you should end up in a heart contract. Now, if you get to 4 hearts, you'll possibly go off, but it's a bit of a lucky make in that you can take a double diamond finesse. So it's not a great contract to be in, because normally you should lose 2 hearts, a club, and a diamond. So it's not a great contract to be in. But you should be in some number of hearts, I believe. Now, here they've let them get to 2 no trumps, north, south. And obviously, with the 6-card club suit and the ace king of hearts, you can see like 8 tricks there once they give up the lead. Okay, so they can lose ace king queen of spades and ace king of diamonds, and then they've got 8 tricks. So I think here West, which is probably Andy, I'm assuming Andy's sat in the West seat, should bid some number of hearts after partner's opened a heart. So he should at least get to 3 hearts. I wouldn't allow them to play in 2 no trumps, because you've got a 9-card heart suit and some shape, and you can see potentially that hearts, 2 no trumps might well make. And being in 3 hearts, let's say you go 2 off, because you're unlikely to get doubled a lot of the time. Going 2 off, you'll lose 100, where 2 no trumps can make 120. So one of the simple rules is play to the level of the fit. So you know that if they're in 2 no trumps, they only have about 22 points, let's say. So you know your partner's going to have a strong hand with like an 18 count, okay? 17 count. So you're not going to go too far off in 3 hearts. Now, as it turns out, you make 3 hearts, and you'll actually make 4 hearts if you take the double diamond finesse. So playing in 3 hearts should get you 140 and get you a worldwide top. Okay, so that's kind of board 1. Board 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pass. 12, 14, 15, 18 count. So probably open a club. West has now just got a pass. And North might bid a heart or might just pass. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. East is probably going to chip in now and bid a spade if North passes. Or if North bids a heart, East might well bid a spade anyway. Okay. Or potentially you might well double. So it goes a club and North come up with a 1 heart bid. You might well double with East. Although what I would say with 5 spades and 4 diamonds, you're better off bidding a spade rather than doubling because you've got a 5-card suit. So again, it kind of dependent on what the opposition do here. If East bids a spade, then I think as West you're likely to go to 2 spades. How has the bidding gone here? I've not a clue. 2 no trumps people seem to be getting in. So it might go a club pass, a heart pass, and then this hand should bid 2 no trumps, and then North will pass. I'm guessing that's how the bidding's gone. Although looking at this, Andy's led the Jack of Spades, so that would be a very unusual lead. So I'm guessing that East at some point has bid spades. So maybe the bidding's gone a club, a spade, and then South has bid 2 no trumps. Okay, so it's very unclear how the bidding's gone here, but 2 no trumps has gone loads off. So they've got a good score there. Board 5. Looks like North should pass. East has opened a heart. South has passed. And West has probably bid 4 hearts. And that should probably finish the auction, I think, a lot of the time. So you're just playing Accord 1 heart, 4 hearts. The thing about this kind of bidding, so when you've been taught beginner bridge of just going 1 heart, 4 hearts, it really makes it very difficult to bid the slam. Now it looks like Mike, who I've been told likes bidding slams, has then just bid 4 no trumps, found his partner's got 3 aces, and then bid to 6. Okay, and then basically gets lucky that the clubs break okay, and the king of spades is on the right side to pick up the king of spades. Okay, if South has got the king of spades, you're going to struggle to make the slam. Now there are other ways. I'm not going to go there of how you might bid this contract, but there are definitely other ways of bidding this. But after 1 heart, 4 hearts is very difficult to get there, and other people have found it very difficult to get there and just bid 4 hearts. Now I think what I was told is after Mike bids 4 no trumps, that if he only gets the response of 2 aces, he's going to give up looking for slam. The thing is, you've got a lot of cards missing here. You've got the king of clubs, you've got ace, king of spades, you've got the ace of hearts, you've got the ace of diamonds. So I think bidding 4 no trumps is quite optimistic. Now, as it turns out, you got lucky this occasion. You found partner with 3 aces, and the king of spades is on the right side, and partner's got the king of clubs as well. That's a lot of stuff. You've basically needed partner to have 4 cards, 3 aces, and the king of clubs. Okay, he's basically got 4 cards, and the king of spades is on the right side. 4 no trumps is very optimistic, I think. On another day, you could end up in 5 hearts going 1 off. If the king of spades is on the wrong side, and partner's got 1 less ace, you could well be going off in this contract. So I don't think 4 no trumps is a good bid there. This is one of those hands where it's difficult to bid the slam as a beginner, but a more experienced players can potentially bid the slam using a different system. Okay, board 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're going to open a heart. Partner, passes here. 9 count. So let me think here. We've got 9 points and we've got 5 diamonds. So that's 14. So if you think about the rule of 14, we can respond at the 2 level. So we can go 1 heart, 2 diamonds, pass. Now what are you going to do as East? Well, that's clear. You just bid 3 diamonds. And I think West now, with minimum, would just pass 3 diamonds. So that should be the contract where you get to. And that's where they've got to. And that got them 86% and a joint top. So that seems like perfect bidding to me. Well done. Board 13. North opens. Now, do you open with this on 10, 11 count? Probably pass. Okay, so it's not a rule of 20 opening, so let's assume they pass. East will pass. Again, this is a rule of 19, so it looks like a pass. 5, 10. Well, that looks like a pass. This looks like a hand that should just get passed out, in my opinion. But so what's happened here is they've got to 2 spades, north, south, and gone 1 off. So by opening, they've got in too high. So to me, it looks like a hand that should get passed out, personally speaking. Board 14. East passes. 5, 10, 15 count. Looks like a spade opener to me. Okay, so 4, 7 hearts, non-vulnerable. You might bid 3 hearts here. Weak, 1 spade, 3 hearts. Bit of an open heart suit, okay, but 3 hearts is potential, and I think north-south are going to get to 4 spades here. Okay, so this is everyone's in 4 spades. I don't think there's anything more to go on here. 4 spades seems pretty reasonable contract, and as it turns out, it should go 1 off. Now, how the defense would go. So if they get to 4 spades, now some have made it and some haven't. So if you lead off the ace of hearts, and then you get the jack of hearts, and then the king of hearts, you can then play a low heart. That gets roughed. How do you lose 4 tricks? I just realized, wow, this is such an incredible hand. So you lead the ace of hearts, and the major spade you're missing is the jack of spades. So, and North has three hearts. So you can play ace of hearts, jack of hearts, play another heart. Okay. So you can. I'll talk about suit preference signals here, although we haven't played these. So if you lead off the ace of hearts and then play the nine of hearts, okay, this would indicate that you're interested in a diamond back. So when you rough this with the low one, you then play a diamond back, partner wins with the ace, and then continues to play another heart, which you then have to rough with the jack of spades. It's a very interesting lineup. That's a hand that I need to keep. It's quite an interesting hand, that. Okay, so yeah, you can take it off. How many people did? Two. Two people took that off. Look at this though. Four spades on a club lead. How does that take that off? You see, this is someone here has misplayed this. So if you get a club lead, that should not go off. You just simply draw trumps and you're away, you know. You can just set up the clubs and throw stuff away. You can rough stuff. Okay, so you shouldn't go off on a club lead. The only way to go off is, as I've just shown you, which is it's quite a difficult defense because you've got to make the assumption that partner might have the jack of spades because they must have the jack of spades in order to take this off. So it's a really interesting hand. 17. Pass. 10, 14 count. So open a club. And West, I like to just bid a heart here. Pass. And then East bids a spade. So now you should have kind of bid out the shape. This should be 5 clubs and 4 spades. Now, just playing beginner, there's different ways of bidding this. But I think West should be really interested in a slam here. So I think 1 club, 1 heart, 1 spade. Now, Andy at the table bid 3 clubs. This isn't forcing. If East has got like a weak hand, can just pass this, but they had a 14 count and then bid 3 no trumps, okay? At that point, when East bids 3 no trumps, showing a diamond stop, West should then just bid 4 hearts, I think, and sort of finish the auction, okay? Or, well, another alternative auction would be to go 1 club, 1 heart, 1 spade, and then bid 4 clubs with this, which should be forcing. So 3 clubs is non-forcing, 4 clubs is forcing, okay? So should be forcing to 5 clubs. Now, East has got a nice hand with a 14 count. He should bid 4 diamonds. And now West can bid 4 hearts. So these are Q bids. So showing first or second round control. 4 hearts. And then East can bid 4 spades. And now West can bid 4 no trumps. Asking for aces. You get 2 aces. Okay. So now you can just bid 6 clubs. And by roughing out the king of hearts, so in other words, what you would do is you play the heart. When you get in, you basically play a heart to the ace, play another heart, rough it, get back over here with the king of clubs, play another heart, rough it high, and then you're away. You've got all these hearts, and you just end up losing, say, a diamond. If they don't lead the diamonds, then you should actually make 13 tricks in 6 clubs, I think. So that's one way to get to the 6 club contract. Okay, let's have a look at board 18. Pass, 10, 12 count. Here I would open a no trump. 5, 3, 3, 2 shape, open 1 no trump. Pass as West, 7, 10, 13, 14. So 2 clubs, Stamen, 2 spades, 3 no trumps. Okay, so everyone should be in 3 no trumps by north-south. So I'm not sure what they're doing here. So 3 no trumps looks like the contract to be in. Board 21. Pass from north. 10, 11 count looks like a pass. 9, 10, 12 count. Okay, so again, this should be a no trump opener. It's a bit naff after partner's passed and you're vulnerable. You might be tempted to open a club, in fairness. Third in hand, vulnerable against not. One no trump could potentially go in for a big score. So if they open one no trump, I might be tempted as West just to pass because they're vulnerable. So here, rather than bidding, say, two diamonds, a natural two diamonds, I might just pass, hoping to take this contract off and just lead my fourth highest diamond. If we can take this two off, rather than playing in two diamonds scoring 90 or something like that, if we can take one no trump, a couple off, then we'll get 200, which will be a great score. So what did they score it in? 4 hearts east. Oh wow, they found 4 hearts. Amazing. You see, one no trump by south. Now if it goes a club, then you're going to overcall a diamond. And then north might bid a spade. 8. Let's think. Let's have a think how the bidding might have gone. I think a lot of people might open this a club rather than a no trump. You'd overcall a diamond. Maybe bid a spade. Club, a diamond, spade. You bid a no trump, maybe. You might even bid. Two no trumps, stopping clubs and spades, and you then might go to 3 no trumps. I think East West might bid in 3 no trumps here. I quite with this good diamond suit, and now partner's got like stops there. You've got 6 diamond tricks and the ace of spades. There's a good chance you've got 6 diamond tricks and the ace of spades and a couple of other tricks. So I think 3 no trumps by East West is pretty reasonable contract, but you've done extremely well to get to 4 hearts there. Very good. Not sure how you bid it, but you made 11 tricks. That's an astonishing score and deserves 100%. Board 22, 7, 10, 12, 13 count. So you open a heart. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 count. 2 clubs. You shouldn't really double here. You don't have tolerance for clubs. Sorry, you should bid potentially 2. I mean, 2 diamonds is a bit of a naff bid, really. Your suit quality is not that great, but you're non-vulnerable, so you might pass here even. 1 heart, you might just decide to pass. There's an argument for overcalling 1 spade with such a good spade suit. All right, so there's quite a few options here. Double seems a little bit risky without good clubs. So I think pass might well be an option. 1 heart pass. 6 count. You can't bid 2 clubs, obviously. This might be one of those occasions where you actually bid 2 hearts rather than 1 no trump. You don't have anything in spades. You've got some shape. So you've got a doubleton diamond, so you can potentially roughing a diamond with a heart. And a lot of the time when partner opens a major, they do have a 5-card heart suit. 5-card major, should I say. So rather than bidding, say, 1 no trump with this hand, I think I might be tempted to bid 2 hearts rather than 1 no trump. So 1 heart pass, 2 hearts. If South decides to overcall 2 diamonds, then I think I'm going to bid 2 hearts. Now, North doesn't have any, got a 9 count and doesn't have any diamonds. Can't really go anywhere over 2 diamonds after 2 hearts. 7, 10, you've only got a 13 count. You're likely going to pass. I think South here might well bid. If they bid 2 diamonds, they might decide to just keep the bidding going and bid 2 spades. So let's have a look here. So yeah, if you bid 2 spades, then North's going to get involved. And then you'll get to 3 spades, I think, North-South. So it kind of depends on what South does over the 1 heart bid and how, if they're going to keep the bidding going when the bidding dies down after 2 hearts. So I think North-South should be able to get to spades. I mean, even if it goes 1 heart, pass, 2 hearts, pass, pass, I think you might double here anyway. Okay, and if partner bids 3 clubs, then you sort of bid 3 diamonds. You've already passed, and that should be sort of showing diamonds and spades, and you are non-vulnerable. So That's one way. A couple of ways to get to 3 spades, I think, potentially by north-south. You don't really want to leave the opposition playing in 2 hearts when you've got this hand. Okay, so here the ops have let you play in 2 hearts, and that's why you've got a good score. Okay, so there's 10 hands. Hope you found that useful. There was certainly some interesting boards there, especially the defense to 4 spades. Can't remember which board that was now. Board 14. Yeah, board 14. That's very interesting defense to 4 spades. Okay,